Well, hello everyone. I am Dale Delbridge from Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and it is Friday, 3/26/2021, and it is time for your status chat. I have an announcement. The Nashville Business Journal has identified Benchmark Realty as #1 in the greater Nashville area, #1 in transaction counts of 10,221, and #1 in sales volume of $3.4 billion in real estate for 2020. Now, 2020 was not a typical year, and Benchmark was there to get the job done. If you need help with your real estate needs in the greater Murfreesboro area, Rutherford County, please call Dale to sell. Before we go into the weekly stuff, I do want to say last evening we had some tornadic activity come through the Middle Tennessee area and northern Alabama, that type of thing. And it seems like I haven't heard the update this morning because I started very early on this. It seems like we had hit Alabama, northern Alabama hit pretty hard, maybe the south of me, and I hope everyone is doing well. I think they said that there was some unconfirmed issues with some folks, and I hope that everyone is found and fine. I haven't really heard the news. So summer is on its way. And with it comes thunderstorms and the tornadoes, the high winds, and stuff can be replaced. I know that sounds cliche, but it can be. I mean, stuff can be replaced. Memories, if you have your memories, maybe the stuff that helps you hold on to them, maybe they get damaged or whatever. But as long as everyone is well and doing fine, that's that. So we do have to do some other stuff, I guess. Weekly, we always have to run this little spot here. Nothing has changed since last week on the advertisement. It's the same one over and over. Mainly I run it to make sure that there's no possible conflict with the real estate commission. We get that done, and it doesn't hurt to do it. It's only like 15, 18 seconds, whatever it is. So let's go ahead and run that ad and get done with it.
Hello, I'm Dale Delbridge of Benchmark Realty, Murfreesboro, Tennessee. If you are currently unrepresented and would like to know how to compare up to 3 properties side by side and room by room, then go over to my new YouTube channel, Call Dale to Sell. That's 1 L and Dale, no spaces. Watch the demo on Real Scout, and then call me and we'll set up your exclusive ad-free account today.
Now we got that done, I want to say, I hope things is going good with you, ready for the summer coming on. I look out my window, and this time of the morning, somebody needs to clean the window glass because I don't think I've done it for quite a while. But I look outside, and my first grass cutting has been put off about as long as I can get that done. Starting to see the stuff top through, and so we're gonna have to get into that stuff. Cleaned up one of my bushes, and thanks to one of my Facebook friends, I finally managed to knock out my whiteflies that showed up in my one long hedge that I had there in one location. And it's a couple years ago, it's the first I'd ever seen a whitefly. I didn't know anything about it. You know, I learned a lot of things through experience by seeing them and living them and doing them. And a couple years ago, I had some get in there. I didn't know what they were. These old peepers have to have glasses on to see much of anything, so it just looked like dust in the wind, and turns out they were whiteflies. And I think I kicked them this year because I just trimmed that hedge, and it was the most lush, beautiful hedge it has ever been in its whole life. So that was fun. Got that done. And personally, well, just broke the rope on the chipper, so that delayed me, but I'm able to get that taken care of. And I have a little magic trick for you this early morning. Watch, I'm going to show you that I'm heaven sent. I'm going to go ghost on you. This is special effect. Watch. There we go. So life is good. It's a bit of a tough market out there. I do have our numbers. from last week. And last week in the Real Scout system, remember, get your Real Scout account today. Tell your friends, your neighbors, people that you love, maybe even some people that you hate. I don't know. Just tell people about the Real Scout system and tell them Dell's got it for them. We'll get them hooked up into the system. They do have to be unrepresented. They can't be tied into someone else at this time. So in the Real Scout system, any opportunities which actually gives you access to the coming soons, and we can get a head start on the coming soons. It is legal, it is moral, doesn't violate any of the rules. We checked on that. So we had 86-14 the week of 3/19/21 in the Real Scout system opportunities that's coming soon and what's actually on the market. That was down over the previous period. 47-56 in the under contracts but still showing. That's actually up. Last week it was up over the previous, and the ratio was 55%. Now this week we had active in the system, which is the coming soons, and the actually open for taking bids. We looked at it. It was 84-58, which is down from the previous period again. We're continue to lose inventory, and 49-12 on the under contract still showing, which is up more. So we got a better ratio this time, or a higher ratio. I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's up at 58%. So the two ratios between those two numbers is the under contract still showing is 58% of what's totally available when we add in the coming soons to the actual open and showing. So there we go, we have it. I hope that's been a good week for you. Let's pray for the folks who may not be as lucky as we are. I mean, we've had a year of Rona and upsets, and tax time is coming, and fuel is going up. But there are some blessings that we do have. I mean, as bad as what was, it could be that much worse. So hang in there. We'll get it. We'll get her done. And I appreciate you watching. I'll see you next week.